Accio husband.
I don't think he can hear you.
Huh?
Haha.
Hey, it's Sue.
And Megan in the restricted section.
And today we're going to do the Fantastic Beasts movie tag.
Yes, we are.
Yes. And we were tagged by Peter Clark, the writer, who
also created the tag.
Yes. And if you haven't watched his video, go do it because it was
awesome.
really, really good.
Very well done.
Yeah, he's very creative. We'll link it down below. So
Yes.
let's try our beer. I almost forgot the beer again. We're both hungover, so we're not really excited about drinking this beer.
Not really. Alright, this is Dragon's Milk Reserve from New Holland Brewing Company. We thought it would be appropriate.
Yes, and it's the coconut rum barrel stout. Coconut stouts are a thing this year. Yeah. Seems like every brewery has one. Let's do it. Smells good.
It does smell good. Let's do this.
I like it.
It's strong.
It is strong. The coconut is strong as well.
It is.
But I think it's tasty. It tastes good. If you like coconut. Which my boyfriend hates, which is why he gave us these, because he accidentally bought it, he meant to buy a different Dragon's Milk one, and he accidentally got the coconut one, and he fucking hates coconut, so
you know, worked out well for us. Oh.
So let's get into this tag.
So each one of the questions is a creature.
Yes.
And speaking of creatures, come here, Smurf. Alright.
I don't think you can see him.
There he is.
There he is.
Speaking of creatures, we found a Murphy.
I don't want to make out Murphy. I'm sorry, I don't like you like that. You're very handsome.
I'm very, very dapper. Dapper little gentleman.
Alright, so the first one is Niffler. Seeking out treasure like jewelry or coins and stealing whatever they can get their claws on is their greatest skill. What is a book you've borrowed or stolen?
Oh. Have you ever stolen a book?
No.
I don't think I've ever stolen a book. But I've borrowed lots of them. So yeah. I said the Lunar Chronicles because I borrowed those all from you.
Yeah. I sort of stole this book. Not really. My best friend stole this book from our high school library. It says right in here, Ava High School Library.
Yikes.
And we were both library aides, and she just took this book. I don't think she really intended to steal it. She took it without checking it out, though, so maybe she did.
Maybe.
But, yeah, somehow I ended up stealing it from her, so now I own it, and it's, I didn't even say what it is, Heavier Than Heaven, a biography of Kurt Cobain. And we were both obsessed with Kurt Cobain in high school, and I remember on the 10th anniversary of his death, was it his death or his birthday? I think it was the 10th anniversary of his death. One of the classic rock stations played Nirvana all day long.
Nice.
And we drove around in her grandpa's old Caprice, listening to Nirvana all day.
All day long. Very nice.
Yeah, this book is stolen.
It is stolen. Stolen. Alright, so the next one is Bowtruckle. Pickett is one of Newt's favorite creatures who has a talent for picking locks. What is your personal favorite book that unlocks the key to your true personality?
I went with Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. I feel like this kind of is reflective of my personality because I'm weird. Because I'm weird. I'm just weird. You know, it's like fun but also dark in some ways because you got this queen going around beheading people everywhere, and I think that's me.
Yeah, I think
fun but dark.
Fun but dark. I have like 3 books written down here because I couldn't pin it to one. So of course I have 1984 by George Orwell because that's been my favorite book since high school. I love dystopian novels. It's dark and bleak, and I guess I'm kind of that way. But then I also wrote down The Blind Assassin by Margaret Atwood because that book was really like unique, and it was kind of a story within a story, and I feel like I have a lot of different layers to my personality, so that one. And then I also wrote down The Shadow of the Wind by Carlos Ruiz Zafón because I recently fell in love with his writing, and that book is like dark, but there's like some romantic stuff in it that's kind of cool, and yeah.
So you're a complex person.
Apparently.
You can't be pinned down just one book.
Apparently. I'm sure I'm not as complex as I think I am. But, yeah.
Alright, next is Thunderbird. One flap of a Thunderbird's wings can create enormous storms, and their power gives them the ability to sense danger. What is a book that creates a storm of discussion because of the danger it attracts?
Ooh, danger.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Danger, Will Robinson. I said Asking for It, The Alarming Rise of Rape Culture and What We Can Do About It by Kate Harding.
Yep,
That'll do it.
that'll raise a storm of discussion, that's for sure.
That'll do it.
I said The Origin of Species
Nice.
by Charles Darwin. I mean,
Excellent.
it says right here on the back, theologians quickly labeled Charles Darwin the most dangerous man in England. So, yeah.
So there you go.
Lots of discussions about evolution.
Danger.
Also, how pretty is this edition?
That's a really cool
I got this
edition.
from Book Outlet, and the edition that I ordered, or the picture online, did not look like this. It was
Really?
like an ugly book, but I was like, yeah, I want that book, so I got it.
That's
and
a
then I
fun
got
edition.
this really pretty one in the mail, and I was very pleasantly surprised.
Swooping Evil, an extremely scary creature that is capable of sucking out brains and whose venom can erase any bad memory. What is a book you'd like to forget?
I went with this piece of shit again. The Heart
Garbage.
Does Not Grow Back by Fred Venturini. Just, I've talked about it before. Don't read that book, it sucks.
Steaming pile of garbage.
Steaming pile of shit.
I've also talked about this book before. Bad Marie by Marcy Dermansky. Just steaming pile of dog shit. I'd say it's probably worse than dog shit. I don't know what thing shit's worse than
Cat
dog shit.
shit is worse than dog shit.
Yeah, that's what this book is. It's garbage. It's about a woman who nannies for her friend and ends up like fucking her friend's husband and like running off with him. And then he abandons her in Europe with his child.
Sounds like some soap opera bullshit.
Garbage.
Next is Demiguise. Peaceful beasts that can turn invisible and have light precognitive abilities, allowing them to feel the future and change it by anticipating outcomes. What is a book that depicts and predicts a possibly visible future, bleak or otherwise?
Well, given who we have in the White House starting January, I said The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. Really, yeah, really hoping that's not the case. Really not super optimistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went a different direction, but for similar reasons. I chose On the Beach by Neville Shute. This is about a worldwide nuclear war that is launched by accident.
Whoops.
And I could see that happening.
Yup. So fingers crossed that, there's no nuclear winter.
Right.
Yeah. All right. The next one is Akami. I don't know. They can grow to the size of a football field or shrink to the size of a tiny teacup. What is the largest book you own and smallest book you own?
I did not bring my largest book with me
That's
because
a pain in the
I
ass.
didn't want to. But I went with surface area
Okay.
for mine,
Okay.
and so I chose my annotated Alice
pretty
edition
large.
of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, which is like just
It's large.
big. And then for the smallest book I own, I went with my
Oh.
tiny book necklace. I have two of them, but I brought this one because it actually has words in it.
I wrote in
So
it.
I thought that counted a little bit more as like an actual book.
That makes sense. That's very clever. I don't know if this is actually the largest book I own. I just looked at my bookshelves and found a big one and picked it. So this is the complete Sherlock Holmes. It's pretty large. It's really pretty too. Like the cover is just really cool looking, and it's got
It has
gilded pages
221B on the
on
back.
the back of it. It's pretty boss. Yeah. So I went this one for one of my biggest books, and then for my smallest book, I have this little copy of The Yellow Wallpaper by Charlotte Perkins Gilman. It's pretty little. And someone actually wrote a note in the front of it that's kind of cool. It says, "Dear Jan, here is a little feminist reading for the holidays. Merry Christmas, Rosemarie." So I thought that was kind
I
of
love when there's little notes in books.
Me too. Makes my day.
All right, next is Nundu. Nundu? I don't know.
Yeah.
Difficult to catch, they can move silently despite their immense size. What is an audiobook you listen to silently while traveling? Whilst traveling.
Whilst.
Whilst.
Well, I don't listen to many audiobooks, but we recently took a trip to Michigan and I listened to the Chronicles of Narnia in the car. Did you want to weigh in on this?
Yeah.
No?
No, she's all right. She said her piece.
All right, just checking. Yes, it's the Chronicles of Narnia, but it was like a focus on the family production, and so it was like some of it was super campy, but like the guy they got to play Aslan sounded like a Vegas performer.
Really?
He was like, "Be winged."
Sounds like Tony the Tiger.
Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous, but yeah. So Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah. I also don't listen to audiobooks often, but I somewhat recently took a trip to Columbia, Missouri to take a kitten that I found
Starbucks kitten.
to his new owner. Yes, Starbucks kitten. I found him at Starbucks. And I thought maybe that it would be better for the kitten if I listened to an audiobook instead of listening to music.
Death metal. Yeah.
So I'm listening to death metal. So I listened to You're Never Weird on the Internet Almost by Felicia Day, and it was actually really nice. I really enjoyed that book.
Very cool. I might have to listen to that one. Next one is Grafhorn. Newt has saved the last breeding pair, and without him, the species as a whole would have gone extinct. What is a book that is going extinct that you want to save?
I chose The Babysitter's Club and The Babysitter's Little Sister books by Anne M. Martin, I believe. I don't really think kids read those these days. I think they did come out with like a graphic novel version somewhat recently, but I'm not sure how popular that is with. And I feel like it might be more popular with like people my age who grew up with
because
it.
we read those when we were young.
Yeah, but I don't know of any kids who read The Babysitter's Club anymore.
I don't either, actually. I don't know
a lot
many
of,
kids.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of kids either. So
I try to keep it that way. I don't know if this book is actually going extinct, but it's an older book. It was written in the 1920s, and I really like it. So I said We by Yevgeny Zamyatin. I would like more people to read it because I think it's really cool. It's a good dystopian
I really need
novel.
to read that soon. I need to read In the Shadow of the Wind as well.
Yeah.
Or The Shadow of the Wind, whatever.
Because it's wonderful.
Whatevs. All right, next, this is number 9 3/4.
9 3/4.
Billywig. Their powerful sting can affect both muggles and magical folk alike. What is a book you've read with someone else that stung you both emotionally? Did we both choose the same one?
I have a backup in case we did choose the same one. Because I wrote down The Shock of the Fall, but then I also wrote a secondary pick.
Okay. Because we read both of those. Both of your picks we read together.
Yes.
And I would agree on both counts.
Oof, yeah.
So I chose The Shock of the Fall.
Whew.
Yes. So many emotions.
All the feels. And I chose The Road by Cormac McCarthy.
Also, many feelings.
That book is bleak as fuck.
Yes.
All right. Last question is Erumpment? Oh, yeah. I haven't seen the movie yet, so
Me either.
I'm having a hard time with these pronunciations. A friendly creature unless you're a foe. Their thick hide can repel most spells and charms. What is an extremely dense read that was hard for you to get through?
I chose Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad. That book is less than 100 pages long, but dear God, it's dense, and it took... If it had been longer, I probably wouldn't have finished it because I did not enjoy it.
Ooh.
But, yeah, it was rough.
Rough. I have not finished this yet because it's dense and I'm having a hard time with it. The Life and Times of Nikola Tesla, Biography of a Genius. It's called A Wizard, by Mark Cypher. I love Nikola Tesla, like, a lot. But yeah, this book is just super, super dense and detail heavy, and I'm struggling.
That's it. That's all the questions.
Yes. We're going to tag 3 people. So we're going to tag Accio Books. Worked a little too well.
And we're also going to tag Game of Tomes.
Yes. And we are also going to tag the Lawn Gnome.
And that's it.
That's it.
Shall we revisit this beer?
Let's shall.
I think it's tasty. It is strong.
It's, yeah,
Like it's a, what is it? 11% alcohol by volume.
Oh, you are trying to kill us.
Yeah. Oh. My bad. Yeah,
Why?
so it's pretty strong. It's from New Holland, which is in Michigan.
My home and native land.
Yes. What city in Michigan does
Holland.
it say? Oh, New Holland is a place?
Just Holland is
Holland.
a place.
Oh, Holland, Michigan. It says that. Oh. I can read.
Read them words, girl. Read them words.
Yeah, but it's pretty tasty.
It's pretty tasty.
Like if you're into coconut,
And
which
I
I
feel like
am. I like coconuts.
Me too. Well, I like coconut flavored things. But I feel like it gets like less strong
Yeah.
the more you drink it.
Yeah, it tastes better to me now than that first drink. The
Same.
first drink was like,
Pretty overpowering.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
it.
That is it for us.
Yes. So, thanks everyone for watching.
Yes. As
And-
usual, there will be links down below.
Oops.
Ooh, don't cross the
cross
streams. That's Ghostbusters.
Yeah. I was gonna say, sword fighting. I was trying to make it like a penis joke about it.
Oh.
But I couldn't really think of one in my head because I'm hungover. But insert penis joke here.
Insert penis joke
Touching
here.
Touch the tips.
Just the tip. So anyway, if you're not already subscribed to the restricted section and you like poorly timed penis jokes,
Yeah.
then
We got lots of them.
we're your girls.
Just wait.
Just you wait. But, so that's it for us this week, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.